Hi Virgo, and welcome to your reading for May 1st to 15th, 2020. This will be a general reading focusing on what you need to know most in this time frame. And also if you formulate a question and then by the end of it, when we come to the outcome, hopefully that would provide you with some potential answers to your initial question. If you like these videos, please like, subscribe, and share, and don't forget to hit the notification bell, as well as if it rings true for you, please leave me a comment in the comment section below. So the first cards we're going to be looking at is your current present situation. So we have the Knight of Cups and the Hangman. So potentially you could be getting a romantic offer and a potential offer, or potentially you're offering someone maybe some romance or to go out or do something, but with this Hangman here, it's kind of like you're just taking some time to think about it and looking at it from a different perspective here in the center with your current situation. So the next card we're going to see is what's helpful or challenging influences in this situation. We kind of just taking a minute to think about this offer, or should you offer this to this person, or things are pretty just hanging in there, trying to see things from a different perspective. And so the influencing factors here is the Ten of Wands. So here with the Ten of Wands, it's something that you thought initially could have been a great idea is now turning out to be a burden. Yeah, like you feel burdened by the situation here. Could be at work, could be anything that you have passionate towards, or that you've taken action towards in the past, is now like what you once thought was a good idea is now maybe causing you some heartaches and kind of heaviness, and you feel burdened by it. And yeah, this card also reminds us sometimes we have to ask others for help. So in the past issues, we'll look at the base of the situation, Virgo. Oh, there's one that flipped over. There's a couple here. We'll take those two that are upright. Is the King, the King of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles in past issues. So here you had a new opportunity. And again, with the King of Cups here is the water energy. So Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio for the signs that are related to these cups. And then the Ace of Pentacles. So you had a new opportunity here with security, financial security, stability in finances and long-term goals, something that was going to be worked towards and create some emotional stability and financial stability for you here in the past. And then what have you recently been through? So what have you just recently, what has happened for Virgo for you in the immediate past? We have the Queen of Cups. So in the immediate past, you have had some influence from a kind, generous, compassionate, like kind of like it's definitely a feminine energy. It doesn't have to be male or female, but feminine energy that is someone that feels like a true friend that listens when you speak, that kind of thing. So someone that is very loving, kind, and giving. So that has just been behind you. And then your overall thoughts about the situation are the Eight of Pentacles. You think this is going to be some work. You have to put in the work here. You feel like, boy, this is going to be a lot of work with this burden here, and you just feel, a bit overwhelmed and burdened by it. And this is a lot of work, but you're working hard and you're learning your craft here, Virgo. And in the immediate future, wow, we have a bit here. So I'll take the two that are upright. So we had the Nine of Wands, and I'll just take this one off the top as the Temperance, the ones that flipped upright. So the Nine of Wands and the Temperance. So coming up in the near future, you feel about ready to give up. So you're just, it's a wounded warrior. You're exhausted, you're tired, you have walls up around to kind of protect yourself, and you just feel very, 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 very tired and exhausted. And with the Temperance here, you need patience and balance. So you're going to find your patience and balance in this situation of feeling exhausted. So you might need to take some time to, you know, rest and recuperate from this exhaustion of all this work that you've been doing, Virgo. Now I'll be looking at what your fears are. So this slow moving offer, your fears are maybe that things are, you know, you're going to get some news about it's kind of more opportunities that maybe you particularly aren't really interested in at the moment. So you have some fears around, you know, offering something to someone, stability and that kind of thing, and kind of making that start that way, Virgo. How others see you, or some environmental factors that's playing in here, Virgo. We'll just see what some environmental factors are. Oh, goodness. I have quite a bit here. So we have the Ace of Wands, the Four of Cups, and the Two of Cups. So with the Ace of Wands, it's like a passionate new beginning. Could be a project, could be in love, could be in relationships. And with the Four of Cups here, we have some kind of complacency going on here. So, you know, you're just not really seeing maybe this new opportunity. With these cups here, I want to say that it's maybe an opportunity for love and relationships that you're kind of, you know, you're not really seeing the big pictures. It feels like people aren't, you know, you're not taking the opportunities. Others may be looking at you like you're missing opportunities for partnerships. And so for your fears, so what are you really wishing for in this situation here? Goodness, quite a few cards fall over here. Sorry about that. So what are you wishing for? So you're wishing for, we have the Empress, the Knight of Swords in reverse, and the Four of Swords in reverse. So the Empress, you do want a new beginning. With this Knight of Swords here, you don't want somebody that's, you know, in and out and wishy-washy and just kind of leaves as fast as they come, like with that kind of aggressive style energy. You're not wanting that right now. And then the Four of Swords, you're kind of tired of that being stuck in, right? That shut in. You don't want to have any more rest and recuperation. You want to just have that new beginning and be able to start and actually get going on what you've been wanting to get going on. You're tired of the stagnation. And so in answer to your question or potential outcome in this situation, we have the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is a very positive card. It represents the earth sign, so yourself, Capricorn, and Taurus. So this one is you're independent. You're okay being independent. This is a card of, you know, being single and being fine with it, and just kind of being on your own and being very strong in yourself and by yourself, and financially stable, and everything is kind of right in your world on your own here, Virgo. Now I'll just ask for some cards of advice for you during this time frame, Virgo. Just see if we can get 3 cards of advice for you, Virgo, during this time frame. Seems to me that there's some turned over in there. Okay. There's one. Let's see if we can get a couple more here. Oop, that's a lot. We'll take the ones that flipped over. Okay. So lots of offers, lots of new, passionate. Again, with the Star card, could be dealing with Star cards come out quite a bit today, but it's the first time I've seen it here. So we have the Star, we have the Ace of Wands, the Three of Swords, and the Page of Cups. So we'll just start with the Star. So the Star card is hope. It's basically having hope for a situation. It's finding balance. It's It's, it's kind of like being restored, health is improving, this type of thing. So, take care of your health and that kind of thing. Drink enough water. It could be dealing with Aquarius. And we got the Page of Cups. Oh, I got them in the wrong order here. We had the Ace of Wands come out here. So the Ace of Wands is that passionate new beginning. So you could have, this is to, take some action towards that passion of yours, Virgo. Take some action there with that, with this card coming here. You have a good idea. You have you have some creative thoughts, and take some action towards that is what that card is kind of here to tell you. And then the Three of Swords, it represents kind of heartbreak and separation. So here, as an advice, is to remind you that, after some difficulties, there always is kind of a silver lining, even though you may have been suffering separation and disappointments here, that that doesn't last forever either. And so we have the Page of Cups. And so don't be afraid to put something out there, ask somebody out, or ask somebody to do something, or, take that action, that just a baby step towards, fulfilling what you're passionate about here, Virgo. That's all I have for you, Virgo. So if you like these videos, please like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the notification bell, as well as leave me a comment if it rings true for you in the comment section below. And I will see you in mid-May.